Alright guys, let's check this one out. Thanks PJ. It's another link from PJ Sparkles. This one is funny. It starts out, I was like, oh, this isn't so bad, but then it's like, oh, okay, it is what it is. And notice right away in this beginning how her body language in response to this applause. Look at her like basking in the applause, right? Like you notice, like if you see like William or Catherine, like when there's a lot of applause, they can look like a little bashful, like they're not like unconfident, but she's just basking. And I got the sense she's like, yeah, this is where I belong. You know what I mean?
On this project for the past 9 months has been a tremendous labor of love. I had just recently moved to London and I felt so immediately embraced by the women.
This sounded pretty good to me. Like, I saw a little inkling knowing her when she's like working on this the past 9 months. I'm like, is she gonna just talk about her own experience? But it sounded okay at first. You know, if it was someone else, it might be okay. But let's see where it goes.
Kitchen, with your warmth and your kindness, and also to be able to be in the city and to see in this one small room how multicultural it was. On a personal level, I feel so proud to live in a city that can have so much diversity.
Okay, buzz. First of all, the thing we saw in Meghan in South Africa as well is when Meghan says diversity, she basically just means like, you know, it's funny, she has all her stuff with identity, but like not Caucasian. Like it doesn't even be diverse. She was in freaking Africa with everyone was from the same freaking village. And she's like, you guys are so diverse. It's like ridiculous. So, I don't know. I feel like some people could say that, and that's like kind of, wouldn't they call that like a microaggression? When you know, that word can be silly, but I kind of see where that's coming from. Like, wow, you're so diverse. Like, look at, you're such a diverse, you're exotic. You know, it's like kind of ridiculous because if you saw that crowd, it's not very diverse at all. So yeah, her meaning diversity has a different meaning to her. The other thing that I say, and I've like done a little thought experiment, and hopefully I'm not going too far off with this, but I've always thought these things when they talk about like, oh, like we have this person we hired and they're like diverse or they're this ethnicity. I always thought like if I ever hired somebody, I would never say that because to me it feels really insulting. I don't know, I could be wrong. Like let me know if anyone's been referred to that way and not found it. But to me, that's like saying like, yeah, I hired you because of this. Like for me, if I hired someone, you know, and they were a minority in the company or in the organization or something, I would want to say like, yeah, this person's awesome. Like I'd be like, yeah, I hired them because they're great at what they do. Like I feel like when people are saying like these buzzwords over and over, that they're doing it for like the virtue signaling because they're saying, oh, look at what I'm doing. I'm doing this good thing by being around these diverse people, or I'm doing this good thing by hiring this diverse person. But I feel like that decreases the value of that person. So it's about like the more you say it, the less valuable it is, the less real it is, in my opinion.
12 countries represented in this one group of women is pretty outstanding. So to the women of the Hub Community Kitchen, thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this adventure with you. I'm so privileged to know you.
All right, this doesn't sound so bad. I'll you know, whenever it sounds all right, I'll say it. Like this sounds like she's actually thanking them. Let's see where it goes though. I didn't watch the end yet.
I'm so excited to see the projects you're going to continue to do in your own community, the community at large, and also how you're going to inspire people globally by sharing your stories and your recipes.
I thought that was pretty good. Honestly, I didn't see any problem with it. You guys let me know. Like, I wouldn't say she was the best speaker. It was a little bit stilted, but I would say, like, that's a good message. That would be, like, a good thing to say while giving a speech, which is pretty rare for her.
So impactful. We can see just in a few days alone, and the book's not even out yet, what you've been able to do. That's a testament to what this means to people, and I'm so proud of you. So please enjoy a beautiful lunch. Another round of applause for the women of the Hub Community Kitchen, and cheers to together.
Wow, that was mostly pretty good, actually. I would say the only part I felt, you know, weird about was kind of my my pet peeve there, but I would say that was mostly better than most of other speeches. Let me know what you guys think.